So here's my highly modified and upgraded DR650. I ride it quite a bit. I crashed my first one. Maybe we'll talk about that later. So anyway, my upgrades include Cogent Dynamics, front springs and drop-in DDCs, 0.58 springs, Cogent Dynamic Mojave rear shock with a 7.6 spring, I believe. They're good guys, good people over there. You tell them your weight, tell them what you plan on loading on the bike, and they'll set you up perfect. I have an Acerbus 6.6 gallon tank on there. I have a giant loop Diablo tank bag. I went with the ProCycle luggage system with the rack on the back, and also saddlebag racks. It's a good system, nice and sturdy. I like the way it bolts to the frame there. Seems to stiffen everything up quite a bit. I went with Acerbus frame guards. They're nice. They do the job. I went with a B&B oil cooler guard. It's really nice and sturdy. Eagle Mike fork brace. A lot of guys don't like a fork brace, but I don't know. I like it. I have a Bark Buster brush guards. I put Gaffler stainless steel brake lines front and rear, make it stop a little better. I have a JNS tinted windscreen. It works well for me. I'm 5'8". It doesn't buffet my head. I had to put on the ProCycle blinker relocation kit. Goes on pretty easy, does the job. I upgraded my front disc with EBC disc. That Suzuki disc, it's not much, tell you the truth. I have Warp 9 case guards, both sides. I put a SW Motec center stand on it. I have Warp 9 shift lever and a Warp 9 brake lever. I like the brake lever a lot better, and also the shift lever. The brake lever, because it actually has a ball bearing that it moves up and down on. It doesn't go through the frame and rotate inside the frame. Yeah, you stand a chance of wearing that frame out, getting a big hole there from that. So I thought that was pretty good way to go. I changed the throttle grip with I think it's aluminum, I think. But that works a lot better for the twist grip. And I have a Garmin Zumo XT for navigation. I went with the Taillight upgrade. It's a ProCycle, the 250 one. I like it a lot better. Gets that big horny ass brake light off of there these things come with. This rack system is excellent. It's just excellent. I have a Seat Concepts low seat and Alaska leather for it. This seat's got a ridge in it, the low seat, and it irritates you after a while. So I put that on there. It helps quite a bit. I have a DG Performance exhaust slip-on. I just have the Suzuki header pipe still on there. Moto dash. I got a Moto dash I put on there. I don't know if you can see it very well. There it is. It's got a couple plug-ins and a cigarette plug-in also, which I can keep all my stuff charged up pretty good. And the charging system on this seems to be able to handle it okay. I don't have no problem with my battery. So I upgraded my front fender with the ProCycle fender. I like it a lot better. It don't float around like that stock fender does. You know, wind steers. That's not too cool, so I got away from that. Then I upgraded my rims and changed the tire sizes on it. I went with the ProCycle rim kit, the XL rims, stainless steel spokes, and the front tire is now a 110/80 B19. I put Hide Now K60s on it, the Scouts, front and rear. They last forever, and I don't know what they make them out of, but they're not real aggressive, but they're okay for what I'm doing. And then I also, same thing on the back, I went with the ProCycle rims, stainless steel, wider rim. It's a 350 rim, same diameter, but the tire is now a 130/80/17, and it's also a Hide Now K60 Scout. ProCycle did an excellent job on these. I'm really happy. I'm glad I did that. It wasn't cheap, but and nothing is cheap. So then I went with the ProCycle peg lowering kit. Works fine for me. I just do forestry roads and, you know, stuff like that, gravel. I don't do no real hardcore stuff anymore. Too old. So anyway, that's my bike. So the bags go on really easy, come off easy. They're very durable. So waterproof, definitely. I can vouch for that. They're definitely waterproof. You can't go wrong with those. Okay, that's about it.